call this meeting, committee of the whole meeting for the Corporation of the Town of Cobalt to order on September 15th, or sorry, September 5th at 6:30 p.m. Disclosure of pecuniary interest and general nature thereof. Deputations and delegations, there are none. Adoption of meeting agenda, draft motion. Be it resolved that council approve the agenda of the committee of the whole meeting dated September 5th, 2023 as presented. I need a mover and a seconder. Drawing a blank. Councillor Cooper. And I need a seconder. Councillor Starchuk. It's been a long day, I apologize. Any discussion on the agenda? Okay, all in favor? Carried. Staff reports. 5.1 Public Works Report, August 2023. 5.2 Animal Control Report, June and July 2023. Bylaw Enforcement Report, July 2023. And 5.4 Cobalt Public Library.
Yep, I got a little bit of a statement from the library.
Okay.
Just a little update of what happened this summer and stuff. We had a very active summer of events, hosting programs with help from our 4 Canadian Jobs summer program employees. We had community involvement in all the programming that was led by our summer employees. The programs included a chess club, tabletop gaming, retro video games, Harry Potter themed events, and ukulele lessons. Summer employees also helped to get our Oculus virtual reality area up and running, which was a hit with patrons of all ages. The program ran from July to September and allowed the library a chance to return to being open on Tuesdays to Friday. The library would also like to acknowledge the funding that we received from DSTAT for our partnership with them in providing services for Ontario Works recipients. $2,500 was received. We will also be welcoming Marilyn Lubbock as Coleman Council representative to the board. And the board will be meeting tomorrow to discuss our fall hours and our program and staffing.
Okay. Draft motion, be it resolved that council accept the staff reports as presented. I need a mover and a seconder. Councillor Starchuk, Councillor Anderson. Any discussion on the staff report? Okay. All in favor? Carried. Items for council consideration. 6.1, 2023 capital budget update. 6.2, draft bylaw to adopt an encroachment policy. 6.3, draft bylaw to adopt a water utilities management policy. Be it resolved that council accept the items for council consideration as presented. Need a mover and a seconder. Councillor Anderson. Councillor Hughes. Okay. Any discussion on the above items? Councillor Wilcox.
Just a thought on, I've lost my notes now. The Water Utilities Management Report, I think it was 4.17. It says there should be basically no sharing of water between one consumer and another. Mm-hmm. There have been times in our history where, especially in the winter, if someone's lines have split or whatever, we have run hoses from adjacent properties to that property. I'm just wondering if we could pay some attention to that.
Okay.
And there was one other item in here, and I can't find it, but I'll send it to you. Somewhere in there, we say you'll do the work from the meter to the house. We'll be the responsibility of the homeowner. We don't have meters.
No,
so that should be on. Yes.
Yeah.
Any other comments, questions?
Your worship, for the items there for the encroachment, there was just that little edited portion there that was stated in the draft report. So we're going to recommend 3 readings with that change now in the encroachment report at our next regular meeting. And therefore also with the water utility management, it will go under 2 readings. So until regular meeting in October. So that'll give you any more reviewing it, if any more changes or
Okay. Any other questions on the other items? No. And all in favor? Lost my spot. Okay, Carrie? Items for council information, MTO response to potential O&R stop and Cobalt. Draft motion, be it resolved that council accept the items for council information as presented. I need a mover and a seconder. Councillor Wilcox, did you have your hand up?
Yeah. Just
Councillor Wilcox and Councillor Anderson. Any discussion on MTO's response?
I'm hoping they will keep it up, that they will, consider a stop here.
I did go online to look at the stops, and in this area it is Temagami, Temiskaming Shores, Englehart, and Kirkland Lakes, Westeka
Mhm.
specifically.
Except for us, the train going south is about 5 o'clock in the morning or something like that. So how does a person who doesn't have a car get to New Lisker to pick up the train when taxis aren't going, the buses aren't going then? So that's part of the
Tough
thing.
one.
Yeah, I specifically raised that with an O&R representative, and those are the stops that are approved right now. They'll consider other stops down the road, and they base that on a study for ridership.
Yeah.
And where they figure people are going to be getting on and off more frequently.
Your worship, I wrote a letter to the Ministry of Transportation as well as the ONR. I've received actually a letter just recently also from the ONR stating also that they're going to reevaluate in the fall, and they'll be talking to these municipalities like ourselves. So definitely received feedback from the municipalities.
So maybe.
Whistle stops will be there. The ticket's been purchased, you stop at that stop. Whether they consider that or not, who knows?
We'll have to wait and see. Okay, any other comments? Okay, all in favor? Carried. Unfinished business, 8.1 ad hoc committee procedural bylaw, 8.2 ad hoc committee Sharp Lake property, and 8.3 ad hoc committee purchasing policy. The ad hoc committee for procedural bylaw, where are you at? Any updates?
No, not at the present time. We've had one meeting with staff and we haven't had a subsequent one.
Your worship, for the procedure bylaw, staff will be reaching out to the members of the ad hoc committee, see what time is best to meet.
And is that the same with the Sharp Lake?
Sharp Lake invitations went out to all members of the Sharp Lake committee, and staff is now receiving times and dates when available.
Okay. So 9, new business, 9.1, notice of motion, Councillor Wilcox. The town of Cobalt purchase as soon as possible a used fire truck as recommended by our fire chief, provided that the fire truck is in good working condition, will not require a contribution from the town exceeding $15,000 to top up the funds already available to the fire department. And that will be on the next agenda for discussion. And item number 10. Did I miss 9.2? Oh, 9.2, mayor's report. I'd like us to continue to work together as we make decisions to move our town forward in these challenging times. It's going to be tough for the next couple of years, and I think we're on the path to doing so. So thank you. And item number 10, closed motion, or closed meeting, draft motion. Be it resolved that council convene in closed session as per section 239 of the Municipal Act 2001 as amended in order to address a matter pertaining to subsection 2A, security of the property of the municipality or local board, and 2K, position plan, procedure, criteria, or instruction to be applied to any negotiations carried on or to be carried on by or on behalf of the municipality or local board, 2001, C25, section 239, to 2017, C10, schedule 1, S26.
Oh, that one, okay.
Okay, I need a mover and a seconder. Councillor Cooper and Councillor Sturchak, all in favor?
I think so.
Okay, carried. Just a reminder to the public, we won't be reconvening into video after the closed session.